Alright, we'll do question number 5 now. Question number 5 says, in a class of 78 students, 41 are taking French, 22 are taking German, and 9 students are taking both French and German. How many students are not enrolled in either course? One way is to draw a Venn diagram and use your logical ability to solve this question. But there is one more way, which is very easy to do. So we need to find out students who are not enrolled in any course. We know 41 are there in French, 22 are there in German, and 9 students are taking both French and German. But students which are taking French, some of them might be taking German, and students which are in German might be taking French, right? So we have to eliminate those things. Now you look, what could be see here? Total number of students would be equal to those students who are taking only French plus those students who are taking only German plus students who are taking both plus neither. Okay, so this is the total number of students. Alright, so the total would be students who are taking only French plus only German plus both plus neither. So now, do we know the total number of students? Yes, we know total number of students for 78 students. So we'll write here 78. Now, do we know who all are taking only French? We know number of students who are taking French, that is 41, but we do not know the number of students who are taking only French. So now we'll subtract 41 with that number in which students are taking both French and German, right? So we will do 41 minus 9, okay, because 9 students were taking both French and German, so it will be 41 minus 9. Similarly, for only German, 22 students were taking German, but only German, so it will be 22 minus 9, okay? And for both the subjects, there were 9 students plus neither of them that we need to find out. So neither of them will be equal to, if you carry out, it will come out to be 24, okay? So 24 students are not enrolled in any of the courses, okay? So the option C is correct. Alright, so we can just use this particular understanding, because total number of students will be only French plus only German plus both plus neither. Okay, now we'll move to next question. Question number 6. A straight fence is to be constructed from post 6 inches wide and separated by length of chain 5 feet long. In a certain fence begins and ends with a post, okay? A certain fence begins and ends with a post with chain in between. Alright, so there will be 2 posts and 1 chain to make 1 fence. Alright, which of the following could not be the length of the fence in feet? It is given that 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. Alright, so that means post is half foot and chain is 5 foot. So the situation is of this kind. I will not draw the post and chains, I will just write down to make it more clear. So if there is one fence, it will be like this: post, then chain, then post. If there are two fences, then it will like post, chain, and then again post, right? If there are 3 fences, so it will be like post, chain, again post, again chain, again post, right? Alright, so if there are 3 fences, so there will be 4 posts. If there are 2 fences, there will be 3 posts. If there is 1 fence, 1 chain, there will be 2 posts, right? So what can be inferred from this given situation? So what we can infer is that no matter how many, what is the number of chains and whatever, so if with 1 chain, or we can say in one fence, for one fence, total length required is 5.5 plus zero point 0.5. Okay, you see 5.5 is post plus chain, okay, and zero point 0.5 is only chain, because this will come automatically. It will be there in everything, in every case. So for one fence, the length will be 5.5 plus zero point 0.5, right? For two fences, it will be 5.5 times 2. Alright, you see there are two PC plus PC, so it will be 5.5 times 2 plus 1 P is alone, zero point 0.5. So for three fences, it will be 5.5 times 3 plus zero point 0.5. You see, when there were three fences, PC, 3 times PC, and post is given to be 6 inches, that is half foot, and chain is given to be 5 feet. So P plus C will be 5.5 feet, right? And P is only zero point 0.5. So for one fence, we can write the length as 5.5 plus zero point 0.5. For two fences, 5.5 times 2 plus zero point 0.5. For three fences, 5.5 times 3 plus zero point 0.5. Alright, now if we can generalize this for n fences, for n number of fences, now for n fences, it will be 5.5 times n plus zero point 0.5, right? Now we got the generalized form. Now when we can put, now what we need to find out is which of the following could not be the length of the fence in the feet. Alright, which of the following 17, 28, 35, 39 and 50 cannot be the fence. So we cannot have fences in numbers like 1.5 or 2.3 or 6.9. We can have number of fences as either 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 100 or 200, like that. Okay, so now we consider n is equal to 3, then length will come out to be 17. If we consider n as 5, length comes out to be 28. Alright, so 17 could be the length, 18 could be the length, but there is no n, there is no value of n which could give the length as 35. 39 is available, 50 is also available, but 35 is not available with any value of n which is an integer greater than 0. Okay, so this question is solved. So you can always draw some diagrams kind of thing, or you can write like this PCP or PCP. In that way it would be very easy to solve the problem. Now we'll move to next question, question number 7. In this question it is under root 2 minus root 3 whole square. So what is the formula to be used here? So this question is basic mathematics question. So formula to be used here is a minus b raised to power 2 is equal to a minus b times a minus b. Alright, so it will be a square plus b square minus 2ab. Alright, so what do we have? We have root 2 minus root 3 whole square. So it will be, so the answer will be very simple here. It is 2 plus 3, because root 2 square will be 2, root 3 square will be 3, minus 2ab, minus twice under root 2 times under root 3, that will be under root 6. Alright, I cannot write under root, so I will use raised to power 1 by 2. So it will be 5 minus twice root 6. Okay, so this will be the solution. So 5 minus twice root 6, so a will be the option. Okay, so a is correct. Now we'll move to question number 8. Question number 8 says 2 raised to power 30 plus 2 raised to power 30 plus 2 raised to power 30 plus 2 raised to power 30 represents which is the solution. Alright, so what we can write here, is that, so we have got 2 times 30, 4 times repeated, so it will be 4 times 2 raised to power 30, right? Or we can write 2 raised to power 2 times 2 raised to power 30. Alright, so it will become 2 raised to power 2 plus 30, that will be 32. So 2 raised to power 32, so it will become 2. C will be the option. Alright, 2 raised to power 32.